You've gone to considerable lengths, haven't you, to document the dolphin hunt in Taiji, even going so far as to dress up in disguises to get your cameras in. The locals don't appreciate it. They see that you only respect what you see as right, not their centuries-old tradition. How then do you go about reconciling the two views? Is it even possible?
No, it's not impossible. SaveJapanDolphins.org can solve this problem with the support of the public. You have to understand that it used to be the culture and the tradition of the Aztecs to take somebody's heart out while it's still beating. But that doesn't mean it's right. It used to be traditional not to allow women and black folks to vote in America. We don't need to continue that tradition and that culture. We need to change it and make it better.
But can you understand that these people in Taiji and other villages like it might see this from you as a double standard? I mean, you know, there does seem to be a lot of confusion amongst those who consume dolphin as to what the difference is between those in the West who eat pigs and cows. How do you explain that to them?
Well, one of the differences, you don't terrorize pigs and cows for 30 or 40 hours before you kill them. And that's what they do in Taiji. And I've tested this dolphin meat. I've tested it, and they know that what the Japanese government is not telling you is that this meat is poison. It's no question about it. It contains more mercury than the mercury in the fish that killed thousands of people in Minamata 50 years ago. There's no question about that. The numbers are in. You can't eat this. You can't put it in the ground as fertilizer, and you can't feed it to your pets as pet food. So this is not just about dolphins. This is about Japanese people. And as far as outsiders coming there, that's the only hope, because the Japanese people don't have the information that we take for granted. There's a blackout on every whale and dolphin story in Japan. CNN and the Japan Times are the only two media outlets that are reporting this story. And I stood in the streets of Tokyo and I asked 100 people for the film we're doing called The Rising, have you ever seen this? And I showed them a DVD. 100 people out of 100 have never seen it. They don't know about it. And the Japanese people, by the way, are not guilty of these crimes against nature. It's the government. The government protects, all governments protect corporations, not people and animals. And that's part of the problem.
But Taiji locals, though, I suppose we need to think of them as well. This is a big business for them, and they say that if you take away the dolphin hunt, that will effectively spell the death of their village. Is that not a valid concern?
That is not true. It's not. All you have to do is go there with me, and you'll see for yourself. It's not even it's not the Japanese people, as I just told you. It's not even the people of Taiji. I love Taiji. I really love this town. It's some few people. There's 13 boats, 2 people in each boat. We're talking about 26 guys. Most of the 3,500 people who live in Taiji are not involved in this. So it's a very small minority of people who are doing this, and the government spin machine is having you believe that somehow we have to keep this going because it's our tradition. And you know, years ago, many, many years ago, this started 400 years ago, actually, with 2 brothers who went out in a boat with 2 rocks they banged together, and they noticed they could drive the dolphins in. And they were in their canoe, and they killed a whale or a dolphin, and there was no great impact. But today, we're talking about 25,000, actually. I heard you say 20,000. It's about 25,000 now. They're killing them, they told me, for pest control. In other words, overfishing is the real problem. And they're trying to kill the competition. When I say they, I'm not talking about the Japanese people. I'm talking about the government. They give a permit to these few individuals in Taiji who do this, and further north in Iwate. And now, just as of yesterday, we learned in Okinawa they're starting to kill dolphins. So we know we can stop it, but we need the support of the public. SaveJapanDolphins.org has all the information on the website. And if people will help us, we'll stop this next year.